Okay. Howdy Neighbors, and welcome back to How Stories Die. Last time was a nightmare of the best variety. Anyway, we were having a lovely time with GamesRHard here. And we got woken up from our dream. My queen, I'm sorry to wake you up, but it's an emergency. What happened? Poon Poon, the royal dog has died. Dots? Really? You just had to tell me that right now? Couldn't have waited till the morning? I'm reunited with my lover after 40,000 years, and you interrupt us because some random dog died? Do me a favor, get the heavens out. I didn't even know we had a royal dog. Okay, sorry for the interruption, my queen. False alarm. That ever happened to you before? Well, it does happen from time to time. I really do get very angry because of that. My demons are my only free time. Oh, my dreams are my only free time. This is my free time over thousands of years. That's not Haruka. That's GamesRHard. Wait! Hold on. GamesRHard, Haruka. Oh no. No. This is bad. That mean you didn't sleep for the first 1,000 years? Oh, I did get 2 hours of sleep every day, but as you already know, it isn't enough time to dream. Now back to GamesRHard. 2 hours and you didn't collapse yet? Well, Haruka is a mentally strong person. And you too. You survived with only 2 hours of sleep too. Yes, that is correct. You should give yourself more credit. You are the most amazing person I've ever met. Not only you used to live just 12 hours every day, you got so much accomplished during that limited time. I wish I could be just like you. It's not that hard. You only need to have a strong cause that will give you enough power to do the impossible. And 40,000 years of experience. Yeah, that too. Your children are giving you power, right? You will do anything for them? Yes, they are the most important thing to me in the world. Even more than you, Horace. You will understand once you will have kids. Hopefully from me. Yes, it's true that almost everything I do is for my children. Almost. I think you know what I do for my own sake, which gives me joy and fills me with happiness. GamesRHard rubbed her hand on my chest. Let's go to sleep again. This time no one will disturb us. GamesRHard kissed my forehead and I fell asleep instantly. More watermelon? Watermelon! Alright, what do you want? Dots? Do you have a royal cat by any chance? I'll take care of that. The watermelon fell on my head. What is it now? It is morning. You asked us to wake you up when it's morning. Oh, forgive me for being rude. The queen asking her servants for forgiveness. Now that's new. Another day of work. Horace, will you be my assistant again? It's less of a chore when you're around. Sure, I don't have much to do in the castle anyway. Not to mention, I've been completely ignoring GamesRHard's plan up until now. I need to ask her about it today, earliest that I can. So another tiring day started. I've been passing documents around and calling the ministers and other important people. Unfortunately, I didn't find any time gap wide enough to ask GamesRHard about her plan, not to mention finding a private place to talk about. So what are you going to do about the financial group that's been dominating the insurance market? You didn't give an answer to that guy. Well, my ideology prevents me from taking action as a government, but if I were to create a rival financial group that would even out the odds, I just need to find some ambitious people and give them some resources. Isn't that contradicting your ideology? You're using government funds to harm a business of a private organization. But I do it in a way which doesn't contradict it. After all, the government is allowed to give resources if it's to increase competition in the market. Okay, if you say so. Let me go call the next... No need for that. I can enter on my own. Hi, Malak. Oh no. Oh yes! Greetings! What a beautiful day it is to meet you. Get out. Huh? Just get out. Don't show your face here again. You're putting both you and me in danger. If you truly care about me, then just get out and don't come back. I'm sorry, but I won't respond to anything you have to say from now on. For the sake of both us. Please, just go. Okay. Oh, no! I'm sorry. Please, not another word. Go away as far as you can. I understand. No! Malak! Malak walked out of the room. The expression on his face was painful. Don't you think you were a little too harsh on him? Maybe that's the only way he'll understand. I could see his feelings were hurt, and I will fix that, but not now. As long as Haruka is still alive, he must hide in a faraway place. Okay, but make sure to apologize after we beat Haruka. But of course, he is my first son. No matter how angry I am, I will always love him. I have no doubt about that. Bring on the next one here. I should keep doing that. You haven't taken a break in 6 hours. Of course I can. 6 hours is nothing. Your body clearly shows signs of fatigue. What about just a 5-minute break? If there isn't a time gap where I can talk to GamesRHard about her plan, I will make it get myself. No, I won't take any break. I must complete all the tasks I have for today. Determination is both admiring and annoying at the same time. That's plan B. Or some water, GamesRHard. Oh, but I didn't ask. A good ruler needs to drink a lot. You mustn't get dehydrated. Okay, I guess you're right. Pour some more water. But I already drank. Are you? This man is a fool. But I heard Jason earlier. More the merrier, right? Water is essential to our bodies. If you say so, I don't mind it. Oh my god. GamesRHard, I brought you a watermelon. A watermelon? You're traumatized by them? I mustered my courage in order to fetch you a snack. Now you can't say no. Thanks, I'll eat it. Be sure to enjoy it. After all, watermelon is 99% water. Oops, almost let my evil laugh out loud. Gotta be cautious. What happened? Got to pee, but can't. Must work. I once read a study that people who need to pee tend to make more rushed decisions. How don't I know about it? She covered the area between her legs with both of her hands and stomped her foot repeatedly. The research was in an Altaria, that's why. Honestly, humans study the most useless things. Regardless, I know that you're in pain. You can't go on like that. Of course I can't. Your bladder is about to explode. Okay, I'll go to the bathroom. I tried to get up, but then encountered a grim reminder of her current condition. Ow. Nobody carry you? No, I can go by myself. Of felt pretty bad watching her slowly walking and making small stops to hold in the pain. I didn't want her to end up suffering so much, but if she wasn't so stubborn. Anyway, here comes the most embarrassing phase of Plan B. The toilet has an entrance and an exit. The exit leads to a deserted corridor. I'm going to ambush her in that corridor and talk to her about the plan. Horace, what are you doing in here? I've been meaning to talk to you about the plan. You told me you had a plan to defeat Haruka. The clock is ticking on us. We can't waste any more time. Oh, why are you looking so sad? I hoped we could have spent more time together before we execute the plan. This makes it sound like I'm going to die. I would love to keep playing Queen and Butler, but it's a very urgent matter. I think it's a good opportunity to point out that I almost got murdered yesterday. Right, forgive me again, I was selfish. For a few moments I even put myself before my children. Oh, it's good that you're fired up, let's hear it. I take it you are familiar with my story, right? I'm sorry? I told you about it in your dreams. Yes, now that you mention it I do remember. The device that was used to split me in two. Me and Haruka. You already noticed how different we are, right? Definitely. Each of us represents the side of an internal conflict that I had a long time ago. Haruka represents my hatred toward humans and society in general. Well, maybe hate is not the right word. It's more like disappointment. Haruka already gave up on society. She thinks that everyone aside from her is lowly. I represent the side that believes in society, my children, and one human in particular. The human that I gave all my love to. I am the embodiment of the girl's will to go back to the past. Her lost love for the tall and blonde prince, her desperate love for the children. Okay, that's good to know, but how does it help us beat her? I wasn't finished. Insensitive. You could say that Haruka has a large portion of the curse Satan gave me. That must be the reason why she can't die. I'm immortal as well, but unlike her, I can die from unnatural causes. I have a smaller piece of the curse, which allows me to use magic. It's the reason why I managed to hold out against Haruka's intelligence and invincibility. The only way to beat Haruka is to fuse her with me again, but this time not as two separate entities, but as one. Would that mean you'll be gone too? A part of me. It depends. Now it's time for a question. How does the conflict end? Both of the sides compromise? And if the conflict is 40,000 years old? Then there isn't a chance for a compromise. One of the sides must triumph. Our side will win. I do hope so. If we manage to beat Haruka, then I will have much more control over the newly fused soul. Of course, I will not be exactly the same, but there wouldn't be any major change. But if Haruka wins, Haruka with Aijirate's emotional intelligence, magical ability, and title, what a nightmare. So how do we win? We go to Haruka and say to her, humans can be good too. Really? That's it? No, it was a joke, but it does have some truth to it. It was proven that people remember things better if they are presented in a humoristic way. Aijirate, I love you, but your jokes aren't your strong side. Strong suit, I believe, was what was supposed to be done. We need to prove her that society has its merits and make her believe in other people. Luckily, knowing Haruka for 40,000 years helped me understand how to do it. Her unique and narrow perspective is the key. She believes that the more talented you are, the more right to live is justified. Of course, her being a superb genius makes her think that she is the best. We are going to have to prove her wrong. We're going to beat out our own game. Let us assassinate the assassin. Wait, isn't there a problem with that? She is immortal. If we catch her and detain her, I will torture her myself. This will be 100 times worse than death. It will certainly be her defeat. Afterwards, she will not be able to call herself unbeatable anymore. Didn't you already beat Haruka? I mean, you outsmarted Haruka for tens of thousands of years. No, you need to be the one who beats her. The why? I mean, I'm not particularly strong or smart. I am of lesser value to you than the average guard. I do have a lot motivation, though. Not sure how that would help against Haruka's big brain. Everything revolves around the device that was used to create the conflict within me. Wait, that's not possible. I can't be the device. I was born 18 years ago. You weren't. But your body was. Your body is just like Thomas. Thomas' body was preserved, then used to split me. Seeing Thomas tore me between my love and my hate for him. Since you look exactly like Thomas, you can be able to use the device as well. You may be the one doing the deed. You must be the one doing the deed. You must be the one outsmarting Haruka. Otherwise, the conflict regarding you will never be resolved. This is so much responsibility. But it doesn't scare me. Not anymore. My time in the Order, the new Genesis, has prepared me for such responsibilities. The only thing that worries me is that I don't know what's Haruka's win condition. But I assume it's related to you. But she doesn't know anything about it, right? She only discovered your existence 2 days ago. That's true, but as you already know, Haruka has a talent of gathering information. Shit, do you think she already found out? I don't know. But I think we can be a little more calm. Why? This is the one area where I outclass Haruka. This whole conflict is built on feelings, emotions clashing with each other. Understanding that requires a pretty good emotional intelligence. What if someone helps her? You mean Aizo or Toshiaki? They don't stand a chance in understanding that. Are you sure she doesn't have other allies? Haruka isn't the type to seek allies, unless she deems them essential. Although, there might be someone that fits into that criteria. I got a pretty bad feeling about it. But do not worry, I have already devised a plan for us. When do you intend on telling me that? About now. I will tell you about the plan when we will be somewhere private, not in a rushed way near the toilet. But it will be executed in 1 week. 1 week, kind of a long time, isn't it? If you want, I could change it to be 5 days. I just wanted us to have more time together. Dots. What do you mean by that? Are you hinting that plan involves me dying? What? Obviously not, but it's very dangerous. Dangerous? Don't worry, I've handled dangerous before. That's right. I let you experience some life-threatening situations. Wait, you don't mean... Oh no! Making you join the Order wasn't just to give you experience to test your personality. It also was so that you could see the true side of Haruka. You really did think about everything. Well, to be fair, I had a lot of time to think. But yes, I really did think about everything. So 5 days, right? I want to eliminate Haruka as fast as we can. Correct. No, buddy. Fucked up. She said 7 days because she's going to fuse with Haruka. It won't really be fully GamesRHard anymore. That's why she wanted more time. But Horus is a fool. I just hope nothing bad happens until then. Cue something bad. Main GamesRHard continued to work. It wasn't so exhausting like yesterday, maybe because I've already gotten used to it. After long and tiring discussions about competition in the fashion industry, the workday was done. How wonderful. That was the least busy day I had in years. So, going to sleep? Of course. I planned a really fun, good dream for us. You sure know how to make me excited. I jumped into bed and fell asleep in no time. Dots. far away in the kingdom of Altaria. How are you gonna feck this up? Ouch. Those damned magic disruptors. I haven't worked with those for quite a while. Luckily, I did a lot of research on magic distribution back in the university, so I still remember some things. Just a little more tinkering and they will work. Improvise magic distributors with a special function. That's exactly what I need. Not only they can distribute magic, but they also force the magical energy out of your body. The moment the Demon Queen will even think about using magic, those wonderful disruptors will unleash her power and destroy everything, including the prince. I think that counts as the Demon Queen killing the prince. I can't even imagine what I could do with the queen's magic ability. But if that fails, I will just kill the queen myself. That is still my original plan. Good thing I already made preparations for that. I wonder if the package has arrived yet. GamesRHard, where are you? It's pitch black in here. I was waiting in the empty darkness for something to happen. Wait a second, I need to get ready. And okay, I'm good to go. Gladiators! A coliseum. Are we going to watch a fight? Are we really going to watch a fight? Why am I inside the ring? Hello, Horace. I will be your host tonight. Oh, fool. Host? For what? What? No. Hold on. Did not mean to do that. Don't tell me I'm going to fight. You're going to fight, but not physically. It will be a battle of wits. I thought it would be a nice mental exercise, so I prepared you a series of real-life riddles to solve. And there's no actual danger, right? Horace? We're in a dream. Right, I am stupid. Everything feels so real I forgot. They say there is no cure for stupid. But I really hope you aren't one. And what way is better than introducing my first riddle? Traumatic love triangle tragedy. Did you pick the name? Actually, it's Malik who created all these riddles a long time ago. Well, the backstory to the riddle goes like this. There once were two clans who hated each other very much. There were two lovers, each from a different clan, who loved each other more than anything. Oh, this is Romeo and Juliet. Did you just copy Romeo and Juliet? No, this story is completely original. Two lovers met in secret to avoid the wrath of their clans. One day, the clans discovered it and something bad happened, right? The boy made a move on his sister! Wow, I should never have doubted your storytelling ability. Shoot me in the face. So the girl got jealous and reported that to her clan. The clans devised a special punishment for them. They took them to the arena and gave them each a bow and a quiver full of arrows. During their turn, each will shoot an arrow into another person. They can choose who to shoot an arrow at. The turns go like this. Horace, Nose, and then Rico. One last tip. Nose's accuracy is about 50 and Rico's is 100. And both of them know how much you suck at shooting arrows. Good luck. A bow and a quiver appeared in my hand. It's been so long since I've seen the two of you. How you doing? Neither one of them look especially happy to be here. Oh, but I am. Alright, riddle start. I notched my arrow, but that's not the hard part. What do I shoot at? That's the whole point of the riddle. Damn, but GamesRHard is right. I really do suck at shooting arrows. My accuracy is about 20%. Okay, so who do I shoot? Bip. Got it. None of the answers are correct. The best thing to do is to miss on purpose. Let's think about each case. Shooting at Nose is the dumbest thing I can do, because if I hit her, then Rico will just kill me for sure the next turn. If I hit Rico and hit her, then me and Nose are having an archery duel, but she goes first. Nose going first is very bad for me. Using the probability tree, I can say that my chances of winning are approximately 15%. If I miss on purpose, I will maximize my chances. Since Nose knows Rico will shoot her for sure because Rico's strategy is removing the biggest threat every time, Nose will shoot Rico. There's a 50% that Rico survives and a 50% that Nose survives. In case that Nose survives, then her and I have a duel, but this time I go first. That doubles my chances to win, which means that's 30%. If Rico survives, then I have one shot to hit Rico before I lose. That's a chance of 20%. So that's 20% times 50% plus 30% times 50% equals 25%. I don't think that's how it goes. Easy peasy. I am at the ground and sneak a peek at GamesRHard's expression. She is smiling. He probably knows I've reached the answer. Or at least the arrow. Obviously the arrow completely missed, just like I planned. Nose takes the bow and aims at Rico. The arrow misses her neck by 10 centimeters. Rico takes a bow and... Nose... Wait, what was that face? Do that again? Okay, it was the same face. I thought it changed. I was about to have a whole cow. Nose falls down right as soon as the arrow pierces her chest. Ooh, that's a lot of blood. Shit, that's actually the worst outcome. I have to make sure this shot or I lose. I notch my arrow and take a deep breath. My hand doesn't shake, although my heart begins to beat in excitement. Whoosh. Dots. I don't know where to bury myself in embarrassment. The arrow is in the right direction. Rico aims his arrow at me and... The arrow, which was supposed to turn my face into a shosling, just stopped right before my face, floating in the air. Congratulations to my smart and beautiful prince. A sharp mind can always think outside the box to maximize his chances. So in conclusion, well done. So work on your shooting ability. GamesRHard kissed me on the cheek as a reward. What I say, it feels good to be smart. Let's move on to the next riddle. I promise it won't be as easy. I remember those words GamesRHard. Better not make it easy. Don't say that, it was already hard for me. 3, 2, 1, here we go! Here we go! The whole world shifted. Weird, GamesRHard didn't do anything physical like clicking her fingers or clapping her hands. That means she controls reality with her mind? Just by thinking, I want to create a forest, she can make a large forest appear, just like Monica. Ah, just like Monica. I heard a lot of metallic noise behind me, the sound of war. I looked behind me and saw a huge amount of armored demons. No, not just a huge amount, the number was big enough to be an army. Commander Horace, we have assembled here for the final battle. Just tell me the riddle, GamesRHard. I am uncomfortable around large armies. War was never my thing. You go to battle, huh? Be careful with your wishes. We are going to take over the last human city. The plan is to attack the city from two sides. Commander Nose is in charge of the other attack force. Is she a human? Why is she betraying her own kind? Dots. Alright, I will stop doing that. In order to make the attack successful, we must attack at the same time. So you and Nose and you two exchange messages to set a date and hour for the attack. So I'll just send Nose the hour and date of the attack and she will send a confirmation. Wait, I didn't finish to explain the rules. Exactly, I will send a message before you manage to explain the rules, thus there won't be a catch. Dots. Okay, I'll stop doing that. But there is a catch. Not all of your messages will be able to get through. See, humans have a secret weapon. A super spy called Rico Ugly Kami. Okay, I'll stop doing that. Rico has a probability of 50% to catch your messages. Since she is a super spy, Rico won't just steal your messages, she can also replace them with ones of her own. Then is there no way to distinguish between the original message and the one that Rico edited? That's right. You will only win the battle if you and Nose were able to attack at the same time. Your winning condition is to destroy the city, considering the fact that Rico used an optimal strategy. How will you raise the probability of both you and Nose agreeing to the same date greater than 50%? A tough question indeed. But tough doesn't mean impossible. There are a lot of strategies I could use, but which way is the best? I'm not going to punch at you, right? So like this. I will send fake messages. Some of the messages I should send will be fake, meaning they will all just... They will be stuff to distract Rico. And what difference does it make? All the messages that Rico catch go through editing. So the fake content is meaningless, since it's overwritten. Moreover, those fake messages only further confuse Numi. That can't distinguish between the false and truth messages. You actually believe my joke. Oh man. How do you think I would suggest a stupid answer? Come on, brain, step up your game. That was my thing. Just send a whole bunch of the same one. Like, this day, this time. 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 Aha! It could be easier if I just send the same message 10,000 times. A overwhelming amount of... Alright, Rico can catch 50,000 of those and change them to say the same wrong date to attack. I will give Nose 5,000 good messages and 5,000 bad messages. The probability of 50% is correct. Well, you don't even need me to tell you why it's wrong. You shouldn't be praising me. The idea was only one among thousands of other really stupid ideas that didn't pass the absurdity filter. Write the time? Nose knows how much time it takes to send a message, right? If I write the time of when the message was sent, because it would delay a Rico cat, you could just change the time. I really want to! Encrypt the message without keys. What about encrypting, but without keys? Something like writing a lot of letters in a sequence, and then have the message be the slant, or something harder so Rico won't be able to find out. Then why wouldn't Rico send her own puzzles, which are far easier? That would lead Nose to believe that your real messages are just gibberish. But if your puzzles are easy enough, Rico could just modify the message without changing the way to solve it. Either way, this won't work. Literally. I'll use the delay in my messages as a secret code that would tell Nose what to do without anything written in the messages. It's a nice idea, too bad it won't work. Why won't it work? You have to explain to Nose how the whole mechanism works. And Rico can provide her own explanation too. Again, 50% probability, it's not going to work. Alright, you're way smarter than you give yourself credit for. You're shooting down all my ideas in seconds, which are impressively quick thinking. Actually it's Malik who thought about all these counter-arguments. I just have a really good memory. Oh, awkward. I'm going to stick with the numbers. So if one message gets lost, Nose will know about it. If it doesn't get lost, it's been edited. So the messages that have been edited, Nose won't know. Obviously, I was given an example of a solution. That won't work for sure. Mind games. Maybe instead of playing a game with Nose, I will play a game with Rico. I will send her some messages on purpose by making the messages run slowly on purpose. These messages will be a way to bypass Rico's interference, while I actually use the other way. So Rico will work on a counter strategy that I don't even use, making her efforts useless. But that doesn't mean Rico couldn't catch the real messages and change them however she wants. Once she finds a real letter, she will understand that you are using multiple strategies, so this won't work. I am so frustrated. I'll go encrypt, and the key in the first message, and then she's gonna catch it. Thank you. Done. 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 This is the last option. It's so hard to find an answer. Everything just doesn't work. Ding ding ding! That's correct. Every solution you will find won't work. Huh? Are you saying this problem is impossible to solve? Yes. And there's even a mathematical proof of that. I am so pissed that you waste so much of my time. Thinking about it, what if Rico just wrote the opposite of what you were writing? In every message, there would be a 50% it's actually the opposite. And nothing can confirm whether the message was overwritten. Okay, then what is actually... Okay, this is actually pretty annoying. Why would you give me an unsolvable question? Thank you! To show you sometimes it's okay to give up. I want to punch you. You need to know when to stop trying. Really? You think that after so little effort, you could just give up? Well, since the question is proven to be impossible, it's understandable to give... Wait, the problem might be unsolvable in pure mathematical form, but that's not the case here. It's a dream. The rules are different here. Dots. I think I got a way to solve it. I hope it works, otherwise GamesRHard will be really pissed off. Horace, what's the matter? You look like you think about something important. GamesRHard, I think I solved it. The end goal is destroying the city, right? So I just have to destroy the city, and then I'll solve it. What are you saying? The problem can't be solved. I took a step toward GamesRHard and gave her an intimidating look. Horace? I put my face right next to hers and looked her dead in the eye. I am the city. I uppercut GamesRHard, trying to hold back my strength. Ah! GamesRHard fell on her back, looking at me with a dizzy expression. The expression that will soon become anger. But as soon as GamesRHard frowned, boom. The city completely collapsed, not a single house remaining standing. It worked? I can't believe it actually worked. I bet on my assumption that GamesRHard could change reality using only her mind. But if I get her to think I want to hurt the city just once, even for a brief second. I am supposed to be really angry right now, but you passed it. You really are just like him. Haruka hugged me and bounced in excitement. Wait, what's with this sudden reaction? Sorry for testing you like that. Really, really sorry. I wish the hit was harder. Just uppercut a fool. Get her out of here. Is this the famous shit testing? I knew you would pass it. I knew it would be an easy problem for you. You clearly saw through me and understood that the problem is not impossible. Your acting was pretty good too. You think so? No, stop focusing on me, Horace. It is you who should be the center of attention. Okay. Horace, you always had a talent of finding a way out of impossible situations, though the way is often cheesy and idiotic. That's how I be. Cheesy, idiotic. That's your girl. You are intelligent and your spirit is strong. Very strong, should I add. Oh, and you should. In fact, add it a couple more times if you know what I mean. It proves that you really are the dots. Is that a part of your riddle? No, someone is trying to wake us up again. Do you have a royal hamster by any chance? That would be me if if I were like a president. I would totally just have like hamsters running around. Horace, be serious. Seems like a private time has been cut in the middle again. But we can always have next night. Yeah, so the usual watermelon? I guess I've already grown attached to it. As per usual, the watermelon came onto my head and broke into tiny pieces. Nighttime. My queen, a package was sent to you earlier. You'll be able to open the package. Remind me in the morning. I don't think it is a good idea. The package requires your immediate attention. But first, Mother, I suggest that you prepare yourself mentally. The content of the package is greatly disturbing. Even when we opened the package, we felt deeply horrified. You might react 10 times worse. Dots, bring it in. The demon hurled in a large box about the size of GamesRHard's body. It's okay if you don't want to look inside. We can I can handle it, don't worry about me. Besides, no matter how bad it is, Horace here can calm me down. That's right, I'll do my best. If that's your wish. The guard gave a command and the third demon opened the box. GamesRHard got up from the bed and looked inside the box. Dots. GamesRHard inhaled air frantically. She was in such shock that she didn't even manage to let out a shout. No. GamesRHard put her hands on her head in a panic and shook it non-stop. Between the unnerving mumble and the terrifying scream, there was a chaotic sequence of breathing. No. GamesRHard started tearing up, her eyes twitching like crazy. Moreover, sparks came out of her hands, threatening to light the room on fire. You see that? After recovering from the initial shock, I jumped out of bed to see the source of GamesRHard's panic. Inside the package was Malik's head. Both his eyes were missing. I knew it. I knew Malik was going to die. So sad, so true. Horrible. I need to stop GamesRHard from accidentally burning down the whole castle. GamesRHard? Without wasting any time, I caught both of her shoulders and looked right into her eyes. Breathe, just breathe. Don't think about anything, just breathe. No, breathe, breathe. Dead, he's dead! Everything is fine, everything is fine. Just breathe steadily, everything will be alright. Dead, 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 dead. My son is gone. I know, but you have to calm down. You know who did it. The only way to get back at them is to calm down. So please, I ask of you. My son. GamesRHard fell into my arms. I shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't. It's my fault. My son, my first son. Don't go away. I need you here with me. We were always together, right? 40,000 years. Why? Why did I let you do it? Why did I let you protect me? Don't forgive me. I'm a bad, bad mother. I don't deserve my children. It was his own decision. You were so precious to him that he wanted to protect you. You are definitely not a bad mother. A son wouldn't lose his life protecting a bad mother. After a certain age, people start making their own decisions based on who they are, who they care for, and how much they do. I will always I know you always like to put all the responsibility on yourself, just from the small time we knew each other. But all this heavy responsibility, plus your endless love for your children, is a deadly combo. You have to let your children go. You have to acknowledge that they can make their own decisions. For my son, he is no more. I can't just... Sorry, I can't sympathize with your pain. I've never lost something so dear to me. The closest one to me is Godolph, and he is still alive. I know that nothing I could say would ever be able to ease grief, but please don't blame yourself. It will only hurt you. They say that revenge is bad, but in this case, you know what to do. After you recover from the initial shock. No. You're right. I know what I have to do. And I can't wait to recover from the shock to take action. My ability is to manipulate emotions. I cannot let my own emotions consume me. Yet it hurts. It hurts so much. My brain feels like it's about to explode. But it's not what he would want. They are his own children as well. I'm sorry you had to see me like this. Even now, I can barely hold it together. Talking to you requires my full mental strength. All I want to do is curl up in a corner and cry until the end of time. I cannot get over my sorrow. Instead, I'll redirect it. Please help me, Horace. Listen to my plan to defeat Haruka. That's the only thing that can keep me from breaking down completely. Even if it will just delay it a little bit. I don't want to collapse. I don't want to let my other children down. Not until Haruka is gone for good. Of course, I would do anything to help you with that. And I agree. This is the time we take down Haruka. But didn't you say we need to go to a private place? Yes, I do. Ajiri lifted her arm. Powder started piling up on the palm of her hand. What is that Ajiri blew the powder right in my face. It was a strong stench of lavender and blood. As soon as I breathed it in, all my thoughts in my head suddenly disappeared. No matter how much I tried, my head was totally blank. I lost my consciousness before I even realized what happened. And we have to have a very fun sound effect after we just saw a man's head in a box. Fun! Exciting! How come last episode we turned into a whoopee cushion and everything was fine? And this time, we're like, oh, you know this guy that you kinda like? Yeah, he went ahead and died. This lady's firstborn. Hope you don't mind, by the way. Everything you ever knew is a freaking lie. And go ahead and shoot yourself in the face. I have never been on such an emotional roller coaster over the span of the 3 episodes I've recorded today. Sorry about that. I had to use my special incubi ability. The ability is used to put people to sleep in order to steal a kiss from them. I almost never used it, but this is an emergency. Welcome to Altaria, final stage of our battle. Altaria. Why would it be in Altaria? Haruka's hiding in Altaria. Now that I think about it, it really does make sense. After all, GamesRHard is a common enemy for both Haruka and Father. Now she can use both Father's knowledge and protection. See, you do understand why she's hiding there. Once again, the fact that you can read my mind here is pretty creepy. Anyway, here's the plan. You and I go on separate ways. I'll go to the heart of the city while you go straight to the castle. Why the palace? I will explain shortly. I'll be serving as a distraction. Haruka will surely follow wherever I go. Especially since I am on the attack. I believe Haruka already told you opponents are the most vulnerable when they are attacking. Oh, whoa, what was that? A bolt of lightning came from the sky and pierced one of the houses. Yes, that's about what it will look like. I will go straight to the heart of the city and unleash my magic there. Now that all of my arms are dead, then Haruka will just go straight for me. What told me that lightning was? Yes, it's a demonstration of what I can do. That's absolutely nuts! Please don't do it. With that kind of spell power, someone will surely die. Horace, do you want to kill Haruka or not? Not. Dots. But only to track down empty houses. I know there's no way to check if a house is empty. I was saying it just to feel good about myself. Okay. Anyway, that will bring Haruka here while you will infiltrate here. Why? Wouldn't it be better to keep me in the back lines? The enemy will probably search for you in the back lines. They will never expect you coming here. Also, don't forget that you are the one who should outsmart Haruka. But why infiltrate the castle? What do we have to gain from that? Horace, did I ever tell you about how arms are made? In a woman's stomach, somehow. Horace, how many of those kinds of arms? Also, babies aren't stored in the stomach. Really? Yes. How do you know that? Haruka made a pretty terrible experiment. Ooh, yikes. Back to the main topic. Arms are made of unique magic, made in a unique magic ritual. Only 2 people participate in the ritual, the caster and the sacrifice. I'm playing the part of the caster. The sacrifice is the soon-to-be arm. The sacrifice doesn't have to do anything, just sit quietly. The only condition is that the sacrifice must have a great magic ability. Oh. Okay, I think I understand. You want me to bring you Toshiaki. Ever so clever. I am sure that Haruka knows that already, so why won't she kill Toshiaki herself? It may occur that Haruka doesn't manage to kill me, but kills you, in case she needs the info. I know what I am up to, and Haruka wants to know too. So suggesting that Haruka will hide Toshiaki in the palace? Is there any other place that to immediately hide someone when you discover that you're under attack? Don't worry, I will send a squad of soldiers to escort you. Obviously, going back there alone is suicide. Haruka already told father I switched sides probably. Wait in one of those houses. The others will come pick you up. So I'll bring you Toshiaki. You do the arm ritual, and that's it. How does outsmarting Haruka come in? It's the only part I cannot tell you about. Otherwise it will ruin the whole plan. I'm just supposed to believe you have some kind of shtick? Yes, but I promise you that it definitely will work. Just act according to your instinct, and everything will be fine. If you say so. It's kind of hard to execute a plan when your entire description is do whatever you want. It's okay if you don't believe in it, but promise me you will follow the instructions perfectly. But there are no instructions. Horace spent a lot of years perfecting this plan and measuring probabilities. This plan has a huge chance of success. Wait, what? Has a huge success chance. Damn it. Oh yeah, so what if Haruka teleports out of here? Just like the golden fruit. Who do you think made sure that Haruka will specialize in magic disturbance fields? Haruka developed a very advanced anti-magic field. Ironically, that will lead to her own demise. See? I had to think of everything. I had lots of time to invest in this plan. Okay, although I am still a bit skeptic. That's the best chance we have. During the following week, the palace became very busy. Tons of important ministers and generals made it to the castle every day in preparation of the invasion. Botus among them. The look on his face when he saw me next to the queen was priceless. GamesRHard and Vasago made frequent trips to the border in order to make sure the preparations for the invasion were going well. The plan is executing the invasion at the same time to put maximum pressure on Father and Haruka. It wasn't long before the day of the operation arrived. Dots. The fated day. I keep forgetting that those are her eyes. It freaked me out every single time. It says, ah! What did you call us, Your Majesty? It appears that GamesRHard has appeared in the middle of the capital. What? She just teleported right in the middle of the city? Is she insane? All the soldiers within the city were sent to stop her, but her magic is just too strong. Although the commanders told me her accuracy is quite low. We need you to go and kill her. Put an end to this war. Finish her swiftly. You do understand what makes it means her magic is unstable? She probably used an anti-magic field to prevent me from using a teleport item. Otherwise, she wouldn't give up such an overwhelming advantage. She's here to catch me. I know, but you'll still do it, yeah? Obviously. You probably know why. Because you want to kill your evil clone, don't you? Horace must be there too. Dots. Leave everything to us. We'll stop her. I shall send my remain... No, you can keep your soldiers. Assassins aren't team players. I can smell the scent of death from here. Keep your guards. They're coming for you. Yo, you better listen to him. He is a necro dude. He knows what he is talking about. Very well, and I have no choice but to trust you. I've already helped you as much as I could. Use it to the fullest. But of course. I assume both of you know what to do, right? Aye aye. You don't have to ask. Good, then let us begin. Today will be GamesRHard's downfall, and the rise of... Yo mama. Shit, I can't contain my nervousness. I'm pretty far away from the heart of the city, and so I can't see all the destruction that GamesRHard is causing. But judging by the lightning GamesRHard showed me in my dream, so many people must have died. I feel pretty bad now. Oh no, Horace, get a hold of yourself. It doesn't matter now. So few people die to stop the eternal evil, and that's it. Maybe. Anyway, I need to focus on the mission ahead. The squad should come here at any moment. You need to be prepared. I checked my equipment. Armor? Got it. Your sword and dagger? Got him. Handcuffs? Got it. Explosives in case of an emergency? Got it. Jockstrap? Don't know why the hell I have it, but whatever. And also GamesRHard's powder. Alright, I forgot about that one. GamesRHard gave me an antidote for the succubus powder in case I accidentally blow it on myself. Looks like I'm ready to go. I sit at the table and blankly stare at the other side of the room. What else can I do except waiting? Dots. Huh? Who's that? The door opened before I managed to get up. She got me bad. GamesRHard limped toward the table. I noticed a big ugly wound on her back. GamesRHard, are you okay? No, Haruka is coming for us. She osmoted me. She is soon going to kill everyone in the city. We have to go. Wait, what? Yes. If we don't escape at this moment, we are dead. I barely managed to teleport out of there. Question mark? How did you teleport? What about the magic disruption devices? She destroyed them. She was too smart for me. I had to use a ton of my magic energy. I came here to warn you. Oh, thank God you came here to warn me. Save my life. We're injured. You will need me to support you. Sweet as ever. Now let's get out of here and make a new plan. I readied my sword arm. Yeah. Can't teleport us again. Hiya! I struck the imposter with my sword, but he was too quick. By the time I swung my blade, he already jumped out of the table. The imposter grabbed my sword hand, and reached with his other hand to his pocket. No, you fucking not! I caught his hand before he could reach whatever was in his pocket. The imposter lifted his legs and kicked my balls. Dots. Didn't feel anything. What the fuck? Is someone cut your balls or something? Thank God for the jockstrap. Ah! It's the imposter on the closet. The bottles on top of the closet fell down on his head. Ah! The bottles crashed on his head and injured him. The rest shattered on the floor. I had the chance to strike him with my sword. But yet again, he was much quicker than me. The imposter grabbed a piece of shattered glass and stabbed me in the knee where the armor was weak. Ah! I lost my balance before the surprise hit. He used the opening and leaped onto me with the shattered glass in his hand. I fell on the floor. He was on top of me. The imposter tried to stab me in the neck, but I grabbed his hand in the middle of the attack. Both of us concentrated in a battle of strength. He was always forced to try to shove the broken glass into my throat. He is slightly overpowering me. The glass is coming closer and closer. At this rate, just die, fucking traitor. If I want to survive, I need to do something brave. I near my body toward the glass, specifically my mouth. Hey, what are you? The glass shards taste horrible. Good thing all it took was one bite to neutralize the weapon. Glass bits twirled inside my mouth, opening countless wounds. I wanted to scream, but there was so much blood inside my mouth that I was afraid to choke it. Like hundreds of tiny knives cutting every piece of meat inside my mouth. You just ate the fucking glass. Ah! I shouted some gibberish and punched him right in the nose. Ah! The imposter covered his nose and shrunk his eyes in pain. That gave me enough time to get up and take a breather. Continued to spit out huge amounts of blood and glass bits. My entire mouth burned in pain. Whoa! My voice began to stabilize. If I can just get over the pain and survive. You really are batshit insane, ain't you? The imposter's figure started to change. Like some kind of weird jelly. Its clothes dropped to the floor during the transformation. The jelly started to take form. You can recognize me? Iso? There it is! Yeah, how do you think I got inside the Mammon Gang? Using my supernatural charms? Heh. This body is much more comfortable to fight in. Why isn't he attacking me? Perhaps he needs a break too? Why did you know I wasn't the Demon Queen? In case of an actual emergency, the real GamesRHard would save her children and leave me behind. Also, your Swiss cheese brain made the mistake with the teleportation. I assume he needs time to recover from a critical hit I gave him in the nose. He will dump his entire evil villain monologue here. I intend to play along as I need time to recover too. Why after me anyway? Shouldn't you go after GamesRHard? Oh, I am after your queen. That's why I'm making sure that there are no interruptions. I can't have the real Horus walking between my legs. Do you want to assassinate GamesRHard by impersonating me? Not exactly. I want her kiss her. A kiss of true love. What the fuck? Forget buying time, I really have to ask. Why do you want to kiss her? You could say so. It's the nature of our... What? It's the nature of our species. The succubus nature. The richer and more powerful the target, the more delicious is the food. Also, wouldn't it be nice to have a queen be my servant? So you were working with the Order just to betray it in the end? Indeed, I was planning on secretly kidnapping the king and drugging him to make him fall in love with me. A new camera made my job way easier. I just need to take your form and the game will be over. That's funny. That means that most of the Order are traitors. Obviously, assassins aren't team players. I have a feeling you took a quote from someone. Shut up. Seems like he is getting better. I should try to get the drop on him. Oh wait, I have a better idea. Pow pow! I spit blood into both my hands. What are you doing? Is that some kind of stupid charm? Aizo took out his weapon from his pocket. It was a bone. A very sharp bone. Interesting. He uses body morphing as a literal weapon. But I won't give him the opportunity to use it. Ha! I ran towards him with both my hands in front as if like I was planning on shoving him. Aizo was surprised at the naivety of my attack, but he still managed to skewer my left shoulder with his bone. Oof. The pain was great, but I managed to accomplish my mission. Get both my hands on his face. Aizo closed his eyes to protect himself. The blood stuck to his face, and we had a brand new red. I fell over from the overwhelming force of his attack. What a stupid attack, you really are insane. Aizo opened his eyes. Now I'm Aizo covered his eyes while screaming in pain. He took a few steps back in a panic. The blood which I put on his face came from my mouth, which had tiny bits of glass in it. Oh, and he rubbed it on his face. Oh, fuck! Ah, it hurts, I can't see. I know I could just change form. Dots. Oh, that's much better. My sight is as good as always. Dots. Aizo dropped to the floor. His surprised expression still engraved on his face. Dots. He doesn't move. Is he dead? Did I hit the jackpot? I planned that the glass bits would be mixed within the jelly and reach places like arms and legs. But some of the glass must have reached his brain or his heart. I hope karma isn't a real thing because I just used up a huge chunk of it. Congrats, I just survived from an assassination attempt. Yet I'm still stuck on the floor with a bone inside my shoulder. I didn't really think that one through, did you? It doesn't really hurt, but I imagine that if I will get out of here, then the pain will be immersed. What the hell did I just read? It doesn't really hurt, but I imagine that if I will get it out, then the pain will be immense. Oh my god, okay. It will be immersed, guys. So immersed. So I think I'll just lie down here till help comes in. Dots. I don't really think about anything. I don't want to waste too much time, too much energy on thinking. Dots. Finally, you could have come here 10 minutes earlier. Human, open the door. Do I look like I can open the door? Alright, they can't see me. The door was busted open with great force. Human, what happened to you? I'm sitting here with a bone stuck inside my shoulder. Is that question really necessary? Who is that fellow there? Is he dead? Please stop asking useless questions. Who is that guy? Did you kill him? No, he magically appeared in here. Now stop standing there and ask stupid questions. Oh, he can speak while his energies are still critical. How is that possible? Can you please heal me or something? Sure, I can fix you up right away. I'm a healer and a magic user. Is he going to use the healing magic to recover me instantly? Awesome. The demon grabbed the bone with both his arms. Is that part of the healing magic? And pulled it out with one swoop. Ah! Too bad I never managed to combine both my professions. It appears my life isn't in danger anymore, but it still hurts quite a lot. Though not something I can't get over. I took a few steps and moved my hand to check if my motorial? What? Motorial abilities are still in check. See, almost just like new. Yeah, now we have to get to the palace. We lost too much time in this. Yeah, let's go. We walked out the door, where about 10 other demons from our squad are waiting for us. Turns out that Almo and the healer are the commanders of the squad. We started heading toward the palace, a journey which lasted about 5 minutes. Townsfolk ran away from us in fear. This isn't new to me. I know exactly how much the humans and the demons despise and fear each other. I also know how they will react once they know they shall be slaves for life. Dots. But slavery is way better than death, right? When I head to the palace, there are almost no guards outside. Just like GamesRHard thought. They were all sent to stop the chaos she is causing. We made it inside with ease. And there awaiting us, a familiar person, a painfully familiar person. A strong and powerful voice welcomed us to his castle. I never would have imagined that you have the courage. The courage to return here after betraying us. A traitor and a scum. A few guards stood between him and us, Godolph among them. His usual warm expression was replaced with fierce eyes. I spent more time with him than with father and mother combined. He was like a parent to me. Every time I stumbled a bit and did the wrong thing, and father and mother were angry, Godolph was always there with his warm look and kind eyes to comfort me. No more of that. There's no going back. I made my decision. But there was still a part of me that wanted to go back. It awakened at the sight of Godolph and father. Back when my life was happy. Back when homework was the biggest of my troubles. In just 2 weeks. Now I point my sword toward the man I love the most. What happened to me? Why am I doing this? A tear appeared in my eye, but no one saw it beneath my metal helmet. He might be a traitor, but he is in a way better situation than you are right now. You are completely cornered, and soon you shall be dead. No, don't do that. We would have asked you to just leave us alone, since you aren't our target. But when you wouldn't let us pass, so we just have to make our own path. You sent all your men to save the citizens, leaving me completely alone. Father spit on the ground. You trash. I'm not interested in you. Oh yeah? We will see who is interested in who when my sword will go down your throat. The only one I am interested in is my treacherous son. Excuse me, slip of this tongue. I don't have a son. Father? I don't even want to ask why. When you need to stab, don't talk. Make sure you cut off his head cleanly. I have a nice spike outside my castle. Guards readied their swords, Godolph among them. I just looked at the ground, lost within myself. Self-doubt came right at the worst time. Slaughter them. When I heard the sound of swords clashing, I immediately raised my head up to find Godolph. There was blood everywhere. I couldn't avert my eyes from the slaughter, no matter where I looked. Please don't die, please just be safe. I almost had a sigh of relief when I heard a voice behind me. Horace, why? Behind me. That was the first time he called me Horace. Horace, answer me, I'm begging you. My loyalty to the king. I know what will happen if we are to fight. I will die. But even if I die, you will die too. The king will be defeated, and you shall be executed. I can save father's life, but not yours. Even though your life is what I want to save the most. I know your first priority is to protect the king. If you won't resist, I will save father's life. I promise. Your words are worth nothing. You betrayed our kingdom. Even if it's you, Horace. Even if it's you. How can I believe you? I had to do it. I had to betray all of you to save your lives. There's a common enemy of both humans and demons. She is evil incarnate. Her plans to cause destruction for both demons and the humans. I'm on the side of life. I'm trying to save lives. That's why you should believe me. The Demon Queen said she will only enslave humans for 100 years. There won't be any deaths. Dots. Are you sure about this, Horace? About the slaves? There will be at least 2 generations that I will spend their entire lives in slavery. Yes, they aren't dead, but are they truly alive? Horace, you're lying to yourself. You aren't on the side of life, you are on the side of the demons. Life for the demons and death for the humans. When? When did it go wrong? When did the boy I raised become a liar? No, Godolph. You got that wrong, I'm on your side. I want you to live. Do you? You were fooled, you were manipulated. The beautiful rose that sprouted became corrupted and rotten. Horace, who did this to you? Who manipulated you with his sweet words? Even if you don't understand, I'm sure you will. Maybe in the future. Look at the burning city. This is what happened. This is what will happen if you keep resisting. How can you keep saying that you are on the side of life? There is no side of life. I am on the side of humans. Your sight is too narrow. You fail to see the truth behind this whole conflict. This is between humans and demons. This is between life and death. No, I'm afraid it was always between humans and demons. Sorry, Horace, my son, for what I need to do. Godolph raised his sword. No, please, no. I begged him with tears in my eyes. Godolph walked a few steps toward me. Stopped. He lowered his sword. I can't do it. You are Horace. You are my everything. I love you. I love you too much. The one who planned this. He is too strong. He used my love for you. A soldier with double loyalty. I don't know what to do. The Demon King, it's all his fault. He took you from me. And now he's using you to take me too. Can't you see his true face? Sorry, Godolph. I already saw the Demon Queen's true face. I love her. I know she tells the truth. She's on the side of life with me. I can't do anything about that. I'm in love with the Demon Queen. I'm still fighting on the side of life. My love is standing beside me. Sorry. He took the power and blew it in Godolph's face. He didn't resist. Horace, open your eyes. Godolph collapsed on the ground. I'm sorry. I'll promise that I will compensate for my betrayal. Don't know how, though. The battle was over. All the guards except Godolph are dead and on the ground. Oi oi, Mr. King! Seems like you're all alone. Dots. Father took out a sword. I always thought this sword was just for ceremonies. When I was little, Father told me that this sword will never be drawn. That the kingdom will be peaceful forever. That he will protect it. Stop. Don't kill him. Don't listen to this traitor. Come here and fight me. Let me die while fighting. Is that your last wish, old man? And I shall grant it with pleasure. I am between Almo and Father. If you wish to stand in my way, then I will kill you too. I know I can't convince Father, but maybe Almo will listen to the voice of reason. I don't want you to kill my father. If you fight him, you will side with Haruka. And since I am an integral part of her plan... Fine, fine. Couldn't care less about a king with no power. You three, catch him without killing him. Yes, Commander. Father tried to fight the demons back, but he was clearly too old to fight. The demons overwhelmed him and caught both of his arms, kicking the sword out of his hand. Father has been completely neutralized. Good, just tie this guy to something. That pillar looks nice. Seeing Father tied like that. Now that we've taken care of all the guards, it's time to search for the little necromancer. My man, do not be complacent. Even if the enemy is just one person, he is a very powerful magician. Moreover, he is a necromancer. So make sure you don't die, okay? The squad stood in silence. They all knew the consequences of dying by the hands of a necromancer. Good. And we're going to split into teams. The usual trios. Me... Hagenti? Hagendas? So it'll be Hagenti. And the prince will search the upper floor. Hagenti, the healer who healed, quote-unquote, me earlier, stood beside Almo. Almo continued to give missions to the other trios. Finally, the whole squad split, and only the three of us remained. Well, Prince, know this palace best. Where do you think is the best place to hide a necromancer? I don't know about a necromancer, but if I were to hide someone, I would surely do it in the dungeons below. It's like a huge underground maze. But since we are searching the upper floor, my room. Why would he hide in your room? It's pretty embarrassing, but my secret manga closet has space for 3 large demons. Teenagers and their manga. These darn teenagers and their manga. I remember this phase like yesterday. Back in my days, mechanical stone giants were all our age. I remember my first time seeing a drawing of a mechanical stone giant. So awesome. Is he always like that during missions? Almo did a sour expression. Always. You know, they don't make stone giants like they used to. Where are all the stone giants? I miss them so much. Okay, thanks for that motivating speech. Let's search for that necromancer. We went up and searched through the upper floor. Think he could be here? That's the oven. What about here? That's a flower pot. And here? That's dog 2, the royal cat. You called your cat dog 2? It's a long story. We continued searching until we reached my room. This is your room? Looks pretty nice. Yes, I was the prince after all. Was. Well, let's get to the main point. Where's the manga stash? Ugh, after me. Almo kept searching behind us while Hogenti and I opened the closet. The whole closet exactly as I left it, waiting for me to return home. I don't see any manga in here. What kind of a dumb person will keep his manga for all to see inside his closet? I ran my hand over the old wood, searching for the bottom. There, I found it. Hold on, the wood is damp. Weird. Wasn't like the last time we opened it. Is something wrong? The wood is damp. It's not good to put liquids near manga. I know that all too well! Except my finger. It smells like blood. The light atmosphere disappeared in an instant. God damn it. Who is dying around the manga? That's the real criminal offense here. Ah, shit, man. He pointed his sword toward the closet. You think it might be part of some kind of necromancy magic? Dunno, man. I don't know. Man, I really don't like this creepy necro shit. Open the stash, I'll be right behind you. There's no way I would act as your meat shield. No, I give you the honor. I insist at the same time. Fuck, okay. How do you open it? Just push where I'm pushing. Okay. For a command of a squad leader, you sure act pretty cowardly. Ready? 3, 2, 1, push. We both pushed open the damp wood. As I remember, the complex mechanism of the hidden door kicked into action. A red notch appeared at the center of the closet, growing larger and larger. Wait, why is it red? I didn't have to wait long for the answer. As soon as the notch started expanding, blood started pouring out of it. Like a hole through a dam, the blood didn't stop coming out, splashing out of the closet, drawing our clothes red. Yikes! What the fuck? As the hole of the closet continued to expand, non-liquid objects started to come out of the red stream. I picked up a scarlet-colored little ball on the floor. It was a bit squishy and smooth. I examined it in all directions until I figured it out. The ball was looking at me as well. Ah! I dropped the eyeball in disgust. When I looked up, the hole had already reached the maximal size, revealing what was inside in full glory. Oh shit, man. Tarnished corpse. It was barely recognizable. But if there was one thing I'm sure of, that thing was a demon. Hey, Prince. Yeah? I don't... Oh. You don't think that it's... Well, I can't exactly call that a body. But is it Necro Dude? Oh no, is it Malik? I'm pretty sure it's Malik. If it doesn't have a head, it's Malik. Same thought occurred to me as well. Hey Alamo, you better come see this. Dots. No one replied. We found a dead dude. Remember the necromancer. Total silence. Agente and I turned toward Alamo. Hey Alamo, you can just ignore... Nice discovery. I think I found 2 dead guys too. Haruka, how did she... I barely managed to duck before her blade went over my head, cutting down the closet. Ah, shit, man. Agente tried to pull out a sword, but Haruka had other plans. As soon as Haruka noticed, she immediately stuck her dagger into his sword arm and kicked him. Run! She's out to get you! Haruka leaped on me with her dagger. I managed to roll away. She got my ankle pretty good. A huge wound appeared on the back of my leg, making it painful to get up. Horace, if you will come with me quietly, I won't harm you. Yeah, like hell you won't. This is futile. It's so... I don't like the eyes! I don't like the eyes! I have to say, I didn't expect to meet her here. She caught me totally off guard, too. I can't outrun her. Maybe if I would... Agente jumped on Haruka from behind, using his muscles as a weapon. Pathetic. Haruka turned around and shoved her dagger right in his heart. 350. You know, Miss Assassin, Agente whispered. Everyone told me to spend less time eating cakes and sweets and start working out. What are you talking about? You were supposed to die. You had no idea how wrong they were. Yeah! Muscle baby! He was as fat as the sheep. That is beautiful. Gente used the fact that Haruka didn't let go of her dagger yet and gave up control of his body. What? He fell toward Haruka, crushing her against the floor. Get off me, you large sack of meat. I took the opportunity to run out of the door. Agente, I'm sorry. I thought you act cowardly for a squad leader. You might be one of the bravest demons I know. Dots. I was running like crazy through the corridors, breathing and exhaling in higher and higher frequencies. How did Haruka get here? Was she supposed to chase GamesRHard? GamesRHard failed to predict her. Damn it, I thought GamesRHard knew what was going through Haruka's head. Whatever, I'm going to warn Father and get Goodolf out of here safely. Dots. What? What the? All the guards that we killed were completely butchered now. Like someone took a giant axe and went over each and every guard, making sure no one could recognize them. What the fuck happened here? Goodolf is dead! Father Goodolf. Dot. Shit. Father Goodolf? I ran in a panic toward the pillar which Father was tied up. No, Father. His neck was almost cut off. The blood coming from his throat created a small pool next to the pillar. A terrifying sight was enhanced by the fearful and surprised expression on his face. Fuck, goddammit! All the demons that guarded him were thrown to the ground, lifeless. God damn you! Wait, what about Goodolf? I went to the place where I left Goodolf to sleep, but he wasn't there. Wait, where is he? I examined the room, looking at the floor until I saw him. Took a few steps back and covered my mouth. My eyes were only fixated on him. Goodolf was lying on the floor. His neck was cut by his own sword. And worst of all, he was holding it. He was holding his sword that took his life. Goodolf committed suicide. 'Cause he couldn't save the king! Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it! Ah, no! I dropped to my knees, putting my hand on my head and wailing in sorrow. Godolph, why would you ever? This is not like you. You would never do it. Unless she kissed him and made him commit suicide. Even if the king was dead and the kingdom was in ashes, you would have continued to fight to protect what you love. You would never give up. You would never give up on your life. I love you, Godolph. Don't leave me! My eyes burst with tears. I never would have imagined a world where you don't exist. Where you don't wake me up in the morning. Where you don't teach me useless stuff. Where you never pat my back when I succeeded. I don't want a world like that if it exists. I put my forehead on Godolph's severed head and let my tears wash down his face. I know you would have never committed suicide just like that. Someone did this to you. I'll make her pay. I will murder her. I'll make her scream in despair, as all she loves is taken away from her. Her goals will be crushed. Her hope will be gone. I won't be satisfied with just killing her. She will pay, even if that kills me. Oh. Uh-oh. I think we're gonna leave it here. I mean, either way, we're gonna kill Haruka. Because that's the route that we're on. But, fuck, man. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna end it here. Thank you very much for watching. And hopefully, I will see you later.